different. Yeah, the same. Do you pray that God should give you wisdom, or He gives? Or you search for wisdom, as in reading the Bible? If you know the value of something, that's, you see, how you pursue something will determine your value for it. Did you get what I said? How you pursue something determines your value for it. Now, for instance, if I say I love this girl and I don't call it, do I really love it? I must prove it by the things I do. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody. Now, I'm teaching you one major way to have wisdom. You see, I'm giving you the answer I'm supposed to give to her. The person won't answer. Get all the and when I read this part, it really moved me. Get all. That means when you wake up and try your best to get an advice as much as you can. Advice about marriage, advice about relationship, advice about money. Get all. Say all. Please, what I'm telling you, I'm just going to end. Get all the advice you can. That means that anything that dies, anything that fails in the hands of any man, God is not to be blamed. God is not to be blamed. If you're married, I will not even use you, because I'm very careful with what I say. What do you think? If a pastor can speak and then gadgets can respond, is it if I start saying it? So when I use you as a bad example, come to me for you to pray for you. It will happen. The anointing doesn't know like, oh, bad example or good example. So for instance, I could say Japan. One different I could say Japan. Okay, I could say Bantua. So now look at this. Akosha Mantua is married, she's a Christian, then her marriage fails, and she comes to blame God. And meanwhile, God has already spoken ahead of time. Please follow. Get all the advice and you can about your life, about business, about church. Get all the advice you can about your life, about everything. Hey, maybe so. He said, what I said to my man change that we didn't say life is not easy. That's what I think. At a stage in life, a lady sent me a message. She used to be on, leave both of your hands. Don't never think they are making noise to you. At a point in your life, you will need somebody to advise you on how to go about marriage. Now, when you are young, you feel like you are on top of the world. In your relationship, you don't want to tell anybody. In your finances, you don't want anybody to know. But anything you are hiding today will become a mountain for you tomorrow. Anything you are hiding today. Get all the advice. Get all the advice. The advice on marriage, the advice on education. When you see you have a pastor, he doesn't know anything about you. You are taking your own destruction. Yesterday, I was giving one of my sons an advice regarding his relationship. That if you realize that you're not sure of her and she's not even sure of you, delete her number. Tell her this is where I'm going, and this I don't want to waste my time. Are you interested or not? That's relationship wisdom. Don't waste your time. I told him, don't waste your time. Let her know your intentions. If she's not interested, let her know that, okay, God bless you. And it is never a wrong thing to express your intention to a girl and she says no. It doesn't mean you were a weakling. It means you were even bold. I gave him the advice yesterday. I was talking to 3 guys and I was advising them about relationship. The thing is all about breast. Until you see breast in the battles and you run away. Get all the advice and instruction you can. So there is a place where God can give you wisdom, and there's a place where God can instruct you. So anytime a man prays for wisdom, there are 2 things God does. Or let me say 4. But let me give it to you. Number 1, God can supernaturally impart wisdom in you. Like Solomon, you sleep and wake up and you are wise. Number 2, God will lead you to a man whom he has filled with wisdom. So he may not need to give you what he has given to another man. All he does is to direct you. Do you get what I said? Somebody at that stage of your life to tell you where to go and how to do things. Like Peter said to Jesus, Luke chapter 5 verse 5.